don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah.
All right, what's up, guys? We're here with the one and only. You already know. No introduction needed. We got Andy Elliott. Andy, first off, he came here from Arizona for an event. I hit up his guys. I'm like, yo, what do I have to do to get around Andy? His company did 160 million last year. He's super busy. His time is worth a lot of money. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending time with me and getting in the gym so I can get around your energy and learn from you.
Yeah,
if you have anything.
And by the way, the money's made by who we become.
Yes.
I always tell people, don't chase money, chase the man.
Yep.
That's why so many people, even if they touch money in their life, they'll lose it. And so I think a good life starts with taking care of yourself. If you take care of yourself, you can take care of other people. And you know, I think one of the reasons why we made money, built a good business, and I'm busy just like you are, but you're also doing a big thing.
Yeah.
And anytime you get an opportunity to be around great guys that are going to go build the movement, they're going to change people's lives, it's a big deal, and you always take those shots. So that's why I'm here with you.
Yes, sir.
Because I know what you're going to do. You're 24, bro.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? You're going to look back and watch this video. You're going to be 27, 28. It's just history in the making. I always say either you're chasing the history books or you're chasing an easier life.
Yep.
And we ain't chasing an easier life.
Chasing the history books. One thing about Andy, guys, the reason I wanted to get around him is, like he said, his company did 160 million. That's great. There's a bunch of people that make a bunch of money. But if you follow him and you pay attention to his habits and the way he speaks, he's a great husband. He cares about his wife. He lifts her up, talks good about her. I've never heard him say one negative thing about his wife. He cares about his kids. You can tell he really loves his kids. He's trying to be the best father, and he's a great leader. The way his people look up to him and the way they talk about him, you can't fake that. Real recognize real. So it's not just the money. He's a great person to learn from all around, which is what I'm trying to be for my team. So that's why I'm here, learning from the greatest.
Yeah, and if you do the right things, the money always comes. And you know what? Even if it didn't come, let's say it didn't come, we never made any money, but we could live this life of human excellence, we're already rich, bro.
Yes, sir.
Most people don't understand the difference between money and having a rich, fulfilled life.
Yes, sir.
There's a big difference.
Exactly correct. We're gonna hit arms, so stay tuned.
Yep!
There's not a man that I fear. There's nobody here that can stop me. Cause I'm in a league of my own, kid. Y'all can just sit back and watch me.
Let's just do one arm.
Yep.
You see how I pull my arm out like this?
Yep.
Not like this, right?
Ow.
You know, yeah, you know a lot of guys hit arms like this. Let's really pull these out like this.
All right.
And let's just do one arm.
All right.
And the other one will do tricep.
What are we doing with the tricep?
Let's figure that out real quick.
All right.
All right, here, let's hit a warm-up set of this.
All right.
Like maybe 12,
Yep.
because this will be a good spot to really just start out warming up our arms.
All right. Read the shirt. No rich parents, no handouts, no favors, straight hustle all day, every day. Not every other day, every single day. He said he's been working hard for like 21 years since he was 19. Coach, you said you were in the same industry for how long? 21 years? The car industry?
Yeah, dude. And honestly, man, what's crazy is that I didn't know this life existed. Like, that's what's crazy, bro. Like, this weekend, you're gonna be introduced to a new life. So you already know the life you have now, and you're gonna learn a new life.
New levels.
And dude, people like don't understand that.
Yeah.
They're like, what does that mean? Learn a new life. I mean, like, learn a new life. Like, a new way of thinking. I always tell people, dude, if you're around a successful person, and I mean, there's lots of different ones, but they all think differently and they all process information differently. So if you can learn how to hijack somebody who's successful thinking, bro, you just like took over a new life. And you still know how to process your thinking, but now you take over their thinking.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Coach pulls up with the squad. He's a leader.
I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard.
These muscles are so damn.
I gotta touch it too, man.
It hurt my hand, bro. It hurt my hand.
Go hard. Go hard.
Having legs, it's a whole different thing when you're having a conversation with somebody and you got legs, because a lot of guys don't have legs.
Need the legs.
Dude.
Because no one loves doing it at first.
No. But it just gives, like, I like wearing short shorts, and so everywhere, like on stage, you'll see me, I got my short ass shorts on, right? And I tell them, I'm like, dude, some of you, it's just gonna trigger you.
Yeah.
But really, it makes you question your little ass legs.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a big guy. I mean, remember that being in shape, a lot of guys are big up top, but they're skinny down here.
Right.
And so, dude, like, believe it or not, You have it carrying legs, you'll take people's soul, bro.
For sure.
I mean it. And you got really big legs, like soccer legs.
Hey, 6 years of squats.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of things. It's food, it's everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So when did you meet your wife?
When I was 26. That's the key, bro. I mean, it's not the key to get married. But when you're in a relationship, you have the right girl,
Very
you're
important.
gonna kill it. You don't, you're done. Dude, listen, a girl will either ruin a man's life or make a man.
Yep.
And my wife, you know, here's the goal. You want to marry a woman that was going to be independent already and be successful already even without you.
Right.
You know, you don't want to take care of somebody. Remember, don't marry somebody that you have to take care of. They don't have to be rich. They need to be independent.
Right.
It means this: if you got thrown in jail, something happened,
She'd be good.
would she be tearing the walls down trying to kill people to get you out? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. My wife, bro, she's a cartel leader, bro. Some shit happens to me, shit goes down, everyone runs, she's freaking going, she's killing people. And that's what I mean by like having the right person by your side. If you're taking care of somebody, you do all the business. You ever get in trouble, something happens, you die, your whole legacy goes.
Right.
Something happens to me, my wife's got it, bro. We're good.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like, and that's what I mean by an independent woman. You know what I'm saying? I wear shorts all the time. Yeah. So I'll hit legs 2-3 times a week. I just love it, man. Like I feel like it makes my whole body feel whole.
I 100% agree.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a big guy. I mean, I'm like 5'10", but I weigh maybe 205, 210. But I'm 45. So like as you get older, you know, staying that weight,
Yeah.
just staying lean.
That's
You know,
impressive.
and then shredding hard during summer. You know what I mean?
What do you drop down to?
200. You know, I'll maybe lose 5-10 pounds.
Can make a big difference when you're already lean.
Yeah.
So maybe for the ladies out there, when you're married to a high performer, what's your advice on how to be a good partner to a high performer? Because he talks very highly of you, so I'm sure you're doing something right.
Well, it's our job to be able to push them to the next level when you know that they have more in them. You know, we're all humans, so we all have our weak points. Like
Right.
It's my job to understand what those weak points are and know that he's capable of more. It's my job to paint the picture for him so that he can, can see that he can push people.
Very nice.
So I think that it's really important that to empower your other person. Most of the time, like he's gotten really good to bringing home the best side of him, so I can give him the best side of me. And then we complement each other, so we go take over together.
It's amazing advice. So ladies, if you're married or you're dating a high performer, like she said, you got to be able to push them. I've had a mentor tell me once, you got to make sure your girlfriend has your back and isn't on your back. So not a girl that's going to bring you down, but a girl that's going to push you up and bring you to new levels.
Yeah, and you have to learn how to do it in a way where you have to earn the right to be direct.
Right.
So in our home, like Andy's not allowed to like complain or say things like the words like I can't or I don't know how. Like it's always like with your child. Like my kid can say, hey, I'm not good at math. And I'm like, hey, you're not good at math yet, but hey, we're gonna get better. So it's the same thing in marriage. Like if they see and you're bringing home like the worst side of you, they can't push you to be a better person, obviously. But you also have to not bring home leftovers, right? So that's one thing that we work on. That hey, make sure we bring the best side of us. Like if he has a good sales meeting or if he does good with the team, like I expect him to do the same with the kids and with me. So
He was telling our team the other day that you can have it all.
Yeah.
You can't just be a beast in business, but a terrible husband or a terrible father. You got to be a beast at all of it, bringing everybody your best.
All of it. It's not switch. A lot of people in sales, they teach you, hey, have the switch. When you get to work, you show up on fire and then go home and be you. Well, if you are who you are,
you're always
you don't
on
have
fire.
A switch. You're just that way, and that's the only way you can achieve it. So.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the advice. All right, guys, so I've been spending time with Andy. I learned that he grew up with a poverty mindset. His hometown, Oklahoma, not many wealthy people. His mindset was limited. So my question for you is, what's your advice to other 18 or 19-year-olds out there that they maybe have that feeling where they want to do big things, but their environment's so limited? What got you out of that?
Well, number one, we're in the information era, right?
Yep.
Where information is everywhere. You find someone who looks like you want to look like, who talks like you want to sound like, who maybe says things that you believe or you can align with, and you just study that person, and eventually you'll become that person, and then you go to another person. And that's what I do. I always say I take the best and I leave the rest. So I find mentors and people that I want to be like or emulate. Maybe they tell a story a certain way, or maybe they look a certain way. Maybe they believe a certain way. Maybe they treat their family a certain way. Maybe they're a dad. Maybe they have a badass team.
Right.
You know, maybe it could be sales. Maybe it could be anything.
Right.
And I study them until I can duplicate what they've done. So I would say anybody has a poverty mindset, it's just because you haven't been around the right people. But
Right.
since we're in the information era, like you can be far away from somebody and you can consume their content on YouTube, on Instagram, and you can watch them over and over and over until repetition, you become them.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and you can do it quickly. Like
Yep.
a lot of people underestimate the amount of time that it takes to become great. Like, but then also they overestimate, like it ain't gonna take forever. It's all about getting your reps in. Like we're sales guys.
Yes.
So the more you do something, the better you're gonna get at it. So if I go to the gym every day, if I have a good attitude every day, if I see, you know, through a good set of lenses by looking up to a guy that has a good set of lenses and a good perspective, I'll become like him.
Yes, sir. I heard a video once that said, if you've heard of the trap, people that grow up in the hood and in the ghetto, they're trapping. It's partially called the trap because when you're in that environment, there's so much poverty all around you that the only people you look up to sometimes are the drug dealers because they got the nice car, they got the money, they got the freedom. So you get trapped because the only person you see that's successful, financially at least, is the drug dealer. So that's what you want to become. So just like he was saying, when I was growing up in Pittsburgh, I was 18. I didn't know anybody that made like over 6 figures. I was trapped. I thought 6 figures was good. But not only that, I didn't have a bunch of people around me telling me to get in shape, get closer to God, treat people with respect, don't lie, cut out drugs, cut out alcohol. So I was trapped. But then I found a mentor in the insurance space that said, cut the drugs and alcohol, get closer to God. 6 figures is weak. Get in the gym, get in better shape, lead people, be a servant of God. And when I got exposed to that mentor, it changed my life. So I try to do the same thing for other people. If you're trapped, you need to find a mentor that can teach you how to get out of that trap. And it's not just money, it's the whole person, like Andy was saying, mentally, physically, spiritually. And then usually when you fix that, I've seen that's when the finances come. People chase the finances, they're chasing the wrong thing. You gotta become the person that attracts the finances, and that's how it's done.
Yeah,
so thank you for being a leader.
Yeah, don't chase, attract.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, become and it comes to you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, coaches.